Hello everyone, our project is to developing a content management system by using MongoDB, and my team member are Gurneet, Junaid and myself Darshil Bakar. Uh, so these are the things which we have covered in our presentation, like what is a content management system, what are current existing works and their limitations, architecture of content management system, what are the advantages of it, and then Gurneet will give demo of our system, and at last there will be some glimpse of future directions of this project. So what is content management system? It is basically a software or a website that is used to manage the creation and modification of digital content, and the CMS has two major components. First one is CMA, content management application. It is a front end user interface which allows a user to add, modify and remove content from website without knowing the basic structure of it. And another one is CDA, content delivery application. It is for backend operation which compiles the content and update it on websites. The core function of CMS are indexing, search and retrieval, management, schema development, and add, update, or delete content. Now, my teammate Junaid will present existing work and its limitations. Thank you.
Let's talk about the existing works and limitations of content management systems. So here we have a study comparing 22 different CMS in terms of their functionality and other features. What they did is they compared a hypothetical CMS model, that is an ideal CMS model, to the existing systems, that are the relational database systems, and what they concluded is that the existing systems are only limited to be managed with the MySQL and a similar type of databases. And our work is an improvement over these existing limitations. Another study was conducted and it compared different and NoSQL technologies. And in the conclusion, what they concluded is that NoSQL technologies are far better in managing content management systems. And next we have our proposed system. So our proposed system has in its core has MongoDB as its database, and we have our GUI developed using EJS. We're using Mongoose to help us in object modeling for Node.js, and as it manages the relationships between the data. And we're using dynamic schema because MongoDB uses dynamic schema, so and it can handle various types of data. We're also capable of performing CRUD operations, and alongside that we can implement other database operations like find, sort, etc. Comparing the traditional CMS to our CMS, that is using MongoDB, our database is quite scalable, and uh, MongoDB uses documents as its building block of database. We have faster query processing, we have high availability, and we have richer number of queries. While as compared to a traditional system, it is quite slow in processing queries, and it has limited number of queries, and the basic building block is tables, which is not scalable at all. And MongoDB has a dynamic schema which helps to evolve the application over time. And let me hand over to Gurneet to explain from the next slide onwards.
Thank you, Junaid. Now let's see the system architecture along with the data flow. On the left hand side, you can see the user can only interact with the GUI, which is a website. The GUI can interact with the middleware, which depends upon various dependencies, and the middleware interacts with the MongoDB. MongoDB is a database which stores the documents and schema. On the right hand side, you can see that at present MongoDB has two different documents stored in it, movies and reviews. In the schema of the documents, you can see that we have used a wide variety of data types. These are string, number, boolean, array of string, array of numbers, array of objects, date stamp for storing the date, and data for storing the images. As we have seen that the middleware depends upon the various dependencies. The dependencies are npm, mongoose, node.js, express.js, multer, validator, nodemon, jQuery, and MongoDB Compass. We have used MongoDB Compass because we are using a static database. If we were using a dynamic database, then we have to use MongoDB Atlas. Following are the list of the queries that we have performed. CRUD operations: create by ID, update by ID, retrieve by ID, and delete by ID. Next is the find operation: find by ID, find using a parameter, and retrieving only the title. Next is the sorting, both ascending sorting and descending sorting. Database search for auto completion, aggregate, inner join on title and ID, push and pull operations on array, limit, count, and other operations. The proposed system has various advantages. Some of them are flexible content storage. Structured data can be stored along with the metadata. Here the metadata we are storing are the images. Next is the easy indexing. We can change the index value and the key value at any time, or can have more than one key value pairs. Other is the faster query. Studies show that MongoDB documents perform better than traditional databases. Most of the traditional databases were the relational databases. Other is the scalable. Easy to change schema provides high scalability. And the last is the availability. Stored data is in the JSON format, so it is readily available for further data processing. Now let's see the system demo. This is the GUI of the system that we have developed. As we have already discussed that the system can implement wide variety of the queries, but in the demo we will only see the insertion and retrieval query. Suppose we have to post a new article. I am just randomly selecting some of the headings. Then we choose a picture. We choose a rating, a year, length. And then we published it. Now when we go to the home page, there we can see that the data we have entered is published and available. When we check the MongoDB, we can also see that the data is available. Now Darshil will continue from here.
Thank you, Gurneet, for explaining architecture and advantages of it. So there are some ways by which we can improve the CMS and it's working, like by extending document schema for storing the map data, linking the already developed system to a API or a live datasets, by implementing the proposed system using MongoDB Atlas, by changing document schema using GUI, and by bringing down the search and information retrieval time. So these are some references which we have used in our presentation. Thank you for listening us.